What's happening, people? No intro today. It's really and teach, ready to preach. This is caffeinated. So we got a lot to show everybody around. We got the new merch coming
New merch.
from G Fuel. I almost got you, didn't I?
Uh-huh.
I know. I've been thinking about it, though. I've been thinking about it. At least get some stickers to send out to you and the plugs. I've been thinking about it. Next couple of checks with the new job and such coming, maybe.
We can work on it. Give
So
them the old
we
little sneak
were
peek.
we were thinking about this, but we got a lot of stuff to cover. The first one we're going to cover today is we got two more of these, and there's going to be probably more in the future. But you want to start this with secret mix number 4 from Mr. Mellon?
This is straight up secret mix number 4 we've been doing over the past couple weeks, and we have one mystery mix after this. Like another mystery, but like it's just straight up mystery mix. We don't know anything more about it.
Why do I feel like I've smelled this before?
I know, right? It smells good. I feel like
Yes. By the way, before I forget, there's two things I'd like to say. Last saying, glitch partner, we did use his code, and we are going to be getting something called a big pack. It basically comes in what looks like a Big Mac container, but it's in black and white. And sure enough, from what he told me, the blood orange tastes like high C on steroids.
ooh, I am so ready for that.
Oh, absolutely. He says it's quote unquote superior.
Okay.
And before I forget, the baby blue hat for this month is Autism Awareness Month. I'm not going to condone a charity, but do some research, get educated, and we go from there. So, from this, what did you get from it smell wise?
It's definitely citrus. Like I wanted to say like Matrix, but I don't know if he had Matrix yet. And I
No,
don't
he
think he
did not
did.
have Matrix by the time he sent this. Because I've been staring at this for it seems like a month now, and there's no way he had Matrix unless he's trying to bullshit us, which I doubt.
I feel like it's something citrusy. If there's some lemon lime in here, that would be cool. Oh,
Ooh,
I think I know why I know the smell now after looking at the color.
wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's clear, my guy.
Is this one of my favorite mixes? If this is what I think it is, this may be one of my favorite mixes. We got to go 3 for 4.
Are you gonna go 3 in a row?
We got to try, man. We got to try.
I failed at these, so. And again, I'm still not 100%. I feel in the back of my throat, still recovering. But at least I got my sense of taste back, and at least I can freaking breathe at night. Hmm.
You know what it is.
I know what it is.
That's what Ty put in the chat. So, cheers to mystery mix number 4. Shout out to Mr. Mellon, the official plug sponsor of the Caffeinated Podcast.
So you've obviously had this before. Damn it!
Really, I'm gonna let you put your guesses out. We're going 3 for 4 here, guys. 3 weeks in a row. 3 for 4. Really? You go ham. You say all your guesses.
I want to say there's like, I taste some sort of lemon in here.
I'm fairly confident I know what this is. I don't know if he's in here right now, but he told me what it was. Okay, so Ty knows what it was. I'm fairly
Ah,
confident I know this one.
damn it.
If it's what I think it is, this is one of my all-time favorite mixes. And really, if it is the mix, if you have not had this mix, you should have. Everybody should try this mix. I may be just spewing some good energy right now, but this is one of my favorites.
I feel like I'm getting lemonade, but I feel like I'm missing something. Is lemon lime in here?
If it's a mix I'm thinking of, there's no lemon lime.
Okay, there's no lemonade in here either.
Nope.
Everyone, if they did, it's expired by now, huh? Citrus but clear. It's not pink. Pink grapefruit's not in here.
I don't think if it's the mix, I'm thinking no.
No lemon lime or lemonade.
Because if it is the mix, I think it is. You love both of these flavors. These are two of my favorite flavors. This is one of my favorite mixes. And
I like both of these flavors, and I just can't tell what the hell it is.
Mm-hmm. That's if I'm right. That's what if I'm right with my strong head thinking.
There's no ballot juice in here. I don't
Nope.
think.
Ty's right. The color's spot on.
What?
I'll let you spit out your mix
White.
before I say what it is.
White.
Mm-hmm.
And it's spot on.
I was not. If this is it, I wasn't expecting him to ship this mix.
I'm stumped.
I'm kind of surprised you've never had this one.
No, I haven't.
You want me to say what it is, or you got to guess? Give it
Wait
a
a
guess.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh,
Did Bugnash spoil it?
Spoognass spoiled it. It's Phase X and Ice Shatter.
Son of a bitch. I had ice shower this morning.
Yep.
Oh my. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Oh my God. Why did I not? The two white flavors. Why the hell did I not think of
It's
it?
such a good mix. I've loved this mix for so long. I've recommended it so many times on the show.
Yes,
Ugh.
you have. Yes, you have.
Yep. I knew the second I tasted it, I'm like, this is
I
familiar.
haven't tried it. Oh my God. So essentially that's your lemonade right there. Phase X and Ice Shatter is the substitute for lemonade. Gotcha.
It's a good one. I knew it too.
Okay.
Like the second I knew it, because like I would not for a while there in like our plug chat, I would not shut up about Ice Shatter and Phase X.
The thing is too is like I got a rule where I try not to if it's like a superior flavor, I try not to mix them. Like Sage Mode, Ice Shatter, that sort. I try not to mix it.
I remember mixing this probably about 4 months ago ish, and I was just like, you know what? These are just two favorite flavors. I'm gonna mix them and try it, and I mix it, and I was like, hey, yo, this is bomb. Everybody's got to hear about this.
Oh, you pain.
I will happily finish this one off. Mr. Mellon, thank you for your favorite. I'm kind of surprised he mixed up this.
Very.
Boog, you may have spoiled it.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna call it 3 out of 4 because I was gonna be the guess.
I'll count that. So, did you want to give each other a mix right now? We'll try and go through the files of what we got and make a mix for each other. First time on the show.
We're giving each other mixes?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah. All right.
Let's see.
I wasn't expecting this for the night.
I know you weren't. I've been thinking about it for a while now. Decisions. You go first.
To give you a mix?
Yes.
Well,
and I'll go through what I have.
Okay. Are we trying to be nuclear or are we trying to be cool?
Non-nuclear.
Okay.
Oh, Derek, get the hell out of here, Moon Pie and Raging Gummy Fish and Water. I'll ban you. Get the hell out of here.
Now I got to think about what you may possibly have.
Just go through the list and I'll say yes or no.
Oh, here's one that I tried recently, and this is going to be a very nice mix. And hopefully you have them both. Do you have Orange Cranthony?
I don't.
Damn it. I was going to say Orange Cranthony Sage Mode. That's such a fire mix.
I know you tried that recently.
Yeah, it was so good. I've had this one before. It's also pretty good. You may have tried it. Are we trying to give each other mixes we've not had before?
Trying.
Okay.
Hey, just remember, champagne was born from crap like this.
You're right. This one was actually recommended to me by another plug a while ago. Do you have peach rings?
Yes.
Do you have Wampa fruit?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
a good one.
Let's see.
It's going to be very hard for you to almost have, for me not to have it.
Huh. And that does sound very intriguing. So here's one. Do you have green lemonade?
Nope, I didn't get it.
Crap. Damn.
I mean, if you need any help or reference, I have pretty much almost everything. Green lemonade is just kind of like wacky for me.
Almost everything I know.
Almost.
I think if it was a collector's box, you'd own it, but it's not. So, moving on.
Speaking of,
Ooh,
we will be
here's one.
speaking tonight on a collector box that recently came out.
We'll be talking about that later on the show. I got a good one for you.
Okay.
Do you have battle juice?
Yeah.
Give me half battle juice, half phaseberry.
What the fuck? Half phase berry, half battle juice?
Yes.
Have you had it?
No. Hey, I didn't have champagne before I suggested it.
No,
so-
this is true. This is true. I'm just like that. These don't sound like they would mix together, but we can try it out.
You see, I was actually thinking about that, right? But you see, my thought is that if you go by like these fruity pina coladas,
Mm-hmm.
but without the coconut, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting there.
Let me double check that I have phaseberry. I should, but let me double check.
Let me grab my Wampa and I'm going to give this a shot.
Quick intermission.
Quick intermission, I'm back. The most important drink of the day, serving it up Relly's way. Again, superior flavors being mixed. I'm not going to complain. Hey, Teach, this is a half and half, right? This is a half and half mix?
What's up?
Half and half, right?
Yep. Now I gotta finish off this amazing mix again, guys. If you have not tried Phase X and Ice Shatter, do yourself a favor. When we finish this off, I'll grab some more water. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll drink anyone under the table.
We're not even going to discuss how you could drink most people under the table. And by the way, I have graduated from White Top Academy, so excuse me. I guess that's a good way to call it, right? What the hell do I know? I'm just some dumb Yankee who's, learning the ways of life. I think that's about half. Get this neon yellowish orange color. Put these back in the racks. And by the way, not for nothing, didn't I tell you that I wouldn't give you anything nuclear if I could help it?
This is true. Derek, I would also not recommend taking that challenge.
What challenge is he talking about?
Trying to drink me under the table.
Wouldn't work out well. Do I remember watching Derek? Oh my goodness. For the people that do not know that watch this show, I don't know who gave it to him or who suggested whatever, but the sour powder just mixed in with the water, and he's just like, this sucks. And Jacob's just like going through the list, and he's just like, yeah, man, that's just straight sour powder. And he's like, this is awful.
That's what we call want to play a game. Which I'm kind of surprised I haven't been hit with that game yet for the podcast. So really recommended Battle Juice, which is pineapple. And then I thought I may not actually, but I guess I did. I have a fresh tub of phaseberry. Remember, guys, you
didn't have to crack that if you didn't want to. But
I don't have a problem with it. Phaseberry's good. Quick little intermission. Here's how you don't white top your tub. You just get the nails in there, even if you have no nails. You clip them. Just do this.
I think that's the first time
Oh.
we've opened up tub of G Fuel. But again, I graduated from White Top Academy.
And this is kind of like a slight intro to a segment I've always wanted to do on the show, which
This
is
looks like a straight.
the mix of the week. I wanted to start giving you guys mixes each week to go out and try, even though you guys see us try a bunch of mixes. First one this week, for sure, is Phase X Ice Shatter, but we can mix these ones in. I have to play the old digging game real quick.
Scoop on top, on top.
It was not on top.
You getting the spoon?
Oh. No, we just get in there raw, baby.
Nah, I use the spoon, man.
Hell no, you get in there raw.
No, I do because it's like, again, I'm a sanitation worker. So it's like, by the time that I get my hands cleaned off and still gonna have water on them, it's gonna clump the powder. Like, no, I'm spooning it, man. I'm spooning the powder. Which is both ironic because the scoops I had, my first 2 tubs, they were both on the bottom.
Which I'll have to send you an image over soon for a little display image we have so we can do a mix of the week. Get people some stuff to try. All right, that's the other half of Fazeberry. This is. You have Wampa Fruit and Peach Rings.
Hold on. You know what this reminds me of?
What?
Peach Mango's cousin.
Okay, I can see that. This, funny enough, was actually recommended to me one night on a stream I had from Mr. Shark.
Okay. And by the way, I can't believe some of the stuff that has been suggested to you. Like, it's disgraceful.
Oh, I get very much meme mixes because I let people redeem meme mixes. I get good mixes. I get memes. I recently had sour... No, it was spicy demonade and bubblegum redeemed. And
that's what I was referring to. That must have been horrific.
I straight up chugged it. It was not good. I just straight up chugged it all at once. Color is a teach.
Well, it's hard to tell in the black on black shaker, but it's like
still kind of like your Fazeberry pinkish color.
Well, I mean the battle juice is like a yellow, and that's going to be easily covered up. This is just like a regular, almost neon orange. Let's see.
That's a good mix. That's a fire mix. Oh, you can smell that pineapple. Damn, son.
Wow, man. This is like a straight up, it's like a peach mango smoothie. Like, you know how the smoothies, they have more sugar in them than they usually have, like if you were just blend them up or whatever. It's like I get peach, I get a little bit of mango-y apple, and it's like more sweet than you want it to be, but it's not a bad thing. Like, wow.
This is interesting.
How interesting?
Because the pineapple definitely kind of overpowers it. I don't know what's overpowers it. It's definitely heavily noticeable on a 50-50 mix. You still kind of taste the Fazeberry, but like it's kind of like 2 hard flavors clashing with each other.
So you think it should have been like a 40-60?
40-60 probably be a little better. It's not bad. It's just very interesting tasting.
You see, the reason why I thought the lemonade would work is because if you have like some of those fruity lemonades, like, hey, instead of regular shiny splash where the blueberry is really watered down and we wish the hydration was, just as good as the energy was, it's like, hey, let's take lemonade, and with the sour, it's probably like another 40-60 ratio, but put in your flavor of the strawberry, the blueberry, the pomegranate in it.
All right. Okay. What would you rate Wampa Rings?
Wampa Rings, that's what you call it.
Yep. I mean, you
I'll
can't call
accept
it
that
peach.
one, but
You can't call it peach fruit. That just sounds silly.
I was gonna call it I was gonna call it something. Probably shouldn't not probably not as cool, but this is
A
mm,
five banger.
that's a five banger.
We gave really a five banger.
This is beautiful. This is your fruit. This is your sweetness. This is your happy spot. You know I'm a fruit and sweet guy. I'm a savory guy. And let me tell you something. This right here is the orange grail. Oh my god. It's creamy, it's sweet. It's just how you want it. This is great. During the summer, this is gonna be freaking phenomenal. That's a 5 star for the Wampa rings. The Battleberry as
I'll take Battleberry.
I'm gonna I think I gotta highlight the comment.
So I think it'd be a little better on a 60-40 mix, 60 phase berry. Good to go with the strong 6.5.
We gotta try that. I'll try that myself sometime. But
It's not bad. It's just very weird.
and I think that's because we gotta work on the ratio and considering it's off the rails.
Mm-hmm. But heck yeah.
Speaking of off the rails, it sounds like my job.
So mix of the
It's
weeks
got
for
me.
you
What can I
guys
tell
is
you?
Phase X and Ice Shatter. If you haven't had it, new segment I've always wanted to start. Definitely go try that. We got that as our last mystery mix number 4 from Mr. Mullen. Thank you again for the mixes. We have one more mystery mix next week. The mix I gave Relly peach Wampa rings. Go try that as well if you guys haven't had it. Relly gave it the 5-star approval. You know that means a lot if Relly gave you 5 stars on approval.
Well, again, right? It's like a lot of them range 3 to 4, because again, if I never rank something a 5, like the way I rank them, that means that to some people they're not worthy of trying.
Mm-hmm.
So everything kind of deserves a place. This isn't like sporting where it's like it needs to be the best thing I've seen in recent memory for it to be a 10.
True.
So everything has its place for a reason. You know what I mean? It's like if you're first place, so you got to credit it. Like if you're like, hey, right now, today, this flavor comes in first place. If that's like, I can't just dishonor that. So it's like when I rank flavors that are in the 5 star category, it's like, yeah, these are some aren't even my always go tos. Like I have plenty of 4 star flavors that I just love. I don't think they're amazing and superior, but that you just have a home for it.
Oh yeah.
One of them is raspberry creamsicle. By the way, over the weekend, tried it in milk.
What'd you think?
And yes, to me, I thought it was a 5.
Yes, raspberry
So
cream is
raspberry
great in milk.
creamsicle and milk is a 5, and water it's a 4.
Yeah, it's very good in both.
Mercy.
So we just want to start hopping into our topics.
Well, I got one more.
Okay.
I was curious, and well, I just started to go into some digging.
Ooh.
So
Tetris, good flavor. What's the other one? Skittles. There's a C4 Skittles.
So I'm gonna need somebody to hook me up with. I gotta double check to see if that's in my fridge or if somebody just drank it on me. But I've compared recently the powder, the can, and the competitor can.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been kind of taking in my notes, and as far as performance, taste, everything else, now just remember the standard for the G Fuel powder is 140 milligrams.
Well, not all of them. I believe it's only newer ones, right?
Let's see. This one's 140.
Okay. I always want to think they're 160.
Yes, and I thought these were 300. Well, it says on the can right there it is 200.
Mm-hmm.
So with that in mind, just remember the G Fuel cans, these are 300. So right off the bat on the label, these are very identical. Although, if you're into just as far as for the percentages, The C4 has more nicing. So
Mm-hmm.
anyone that has a skin condition or if you have to watch out for that, this is a big deal. So as far as the vitamins, well, this is a 25% of daily recommended value. This is a 250. But the main thing is just going by taste. Like if you teach are just like, hey, I just want to have something enjoyable, what do we have? You see, the problem I actually have is there's some people that don't like the Tetris can, and they say it's too meh.
Really? I always hear if they don't like it, they find it too sweet.
Some you see, I actually find it is on the sweeter side, right? But I don't want to go by the accuracy here as like what they are because no matter what, it's just so hard to replicate a candy. Like some try to like, hey, we're gonna make it feel and taste like corn syrup, and I'm like, don't do that. Please, so help me God, don't. So I was kind of faced with the challenge, and I'm like, okay, let me. I had this can on Friday night, and I actually had some left. I fell asleep in my chair, ironically, and I moved to the bed and I drank the rest of it in the morning. I'm just kind of thinking to myself, I'm processing this, I'm cracking open this can. I try myself the powder, this and that, and yeah, I'm kind of processing everything here. And the number one thing that kind of made things different is the complaint is that the powder itself is too sweet. And I do recommend to everybody instead of 16 ounces, try 18 or 20. But some people don't want to do that because they don't like change. I got no problem watering down flavors because it's like, wait, I get to enjoy my drink for a little bit more time. Screw it, why not? As far as the winner between the three, Tetris can.
See, I've always liked Tetris and the powder. I haven't had this C4 can. I do like Tetris cans as well. I don't mind that they're sweet. I like the sweetness to them. I think it really helps the flavor. There is a big difference to me, in my opinion, between all powders and cans. In my experience, I find like all cans just taste better than the powder.
All the cans taste better than the powder.
I feel like all cans taste better than the powder, but that's my opinion.
Well, from everything I've gathered from some people, right now the coconut flavors, I think it's Bahama Mama is the only one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone says the powder over the can always.
Gotcha.
Now again, I've always been a powder first guy. For convenient reasons and taste and everything else is I mean some of it's there, but I haven't dived into it enough to actually say it. But I'm just comfortable with my powder and some cans they have done a better job with them, I won't lie. But still, the powder's more convenient for me.
Oh yeah.
Maybe now with the new job going on where I could just chug it and I could just toss it in my bay, but still. But the main reason why I thought about this is again, I thought the C4 can was a little bit too sweet. Now it was liquid candy. I will say this. Some people say it's just okay, but me personally, I think it's the way it is. I think the carbonation gives it the freshness. You get sweetness, but it's not overly sweet. I just like the way this is personally. It was definitely close, but between this battle, yes, I prefer the Tetris can. Now I will be. I am gonna need myself a pink drip can and a pink drip powder sample from somebody to do a test with the C4 one. But again, a lot of people have gone to C4 because again, that was once a powder for a pre-workout. Now it's
Mm-hmm.
gone to a can.
It's still
And
both.
oh, they still have the powder.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the powder in a long time.
Which, as somebody who hits the gym up frequently to do you guys all a service, don't buy C4 for pre workout. It's actually just crap. Go buy something else. Trust.
Okay, so even though we don't cover
Yeah,
pre-workouts,
we can't. It's too large of a spectrum.
well that's what I'm saying. Like they even have advertised now. Like I remember going online just to check my messages and see the messages from the plugs group. It said make your own energy or protein or pre-workout here. Like design your label, market here, set your price, do this, and I'm like, okay, so this means that you're opening the door for every single guy that goes to the gym. And again, you want to know why it's worth having a pre workout brand if you're serious about it? Because you save money on product that you like, and you could use it as, a tax write off or wherever else. Like if
See,
you say, hey, for a gym or a special program, I want to donate a supplement or donate a powder. I'm sorry, but I can't review hundreds and hundreds and possibly thousands of brands. That sounds so expensive.
now we don't typically talk about pre-workouts, but just because we slightly injected it, and just because I got my stuff in the mail today, because I go through Steel, which I recommend everybody. It's funny you even bring up that up with like C4, the example, which I don't recommend, because like this is their base pre-workout through Steel, which they are now advertising as like, hey, take this as a like low stim, low caffeine, like 120, 140 pre-workout. Or if you're gaming, having long gaming sessions, take this as well, and you're gonna be just as focused, yada yada. And then you have the other stuff, which I also take, which is charged and amp as fuck, which these are about 300 milligrams. And one has, the amped has more other nootropics while the charge doesn't. And it's just like, they're now almost starting to promote, because they see the realm that energy drink brands are getting into with like G Fuel, Sneak, Glitch, Juju, all of them. It's just the caffeine powder formula substances that pre-workouts are now starting to do the same, where they're just basically saying, hey, take our pre-workout, you're going to get the same effect, just so they can start getting into that market. Because as Eli said, and I agree, the pre-workout industry is insane. There's so many out there, and you have to heavily watch the ingredients they're be putting in. Really, you brought
It,
this up on a previous episode. What's the B word you hate to see in these?
blend.
Exactly.
Well, also, right, is and I've seen this. It's like look at some of the stuff that you take. Like I'm glad that Maw changed their label. Now, granted, we're like I'm assuming it's 100 milligrams of caffeine, the rest is evenly split. But yeah, but these places don't know this. We can't just assume
Mm-hmm.
because there's like, hey, in order to have the best performance, you want. I think one guy said he goes, listen, you want 6 grams here, preferably or more, 6 to 10. Right here with blend, you have no idea if you're getting that. In actuality, when you do the test, it gives you 3%.
Yep.
So that gives you half of what you need in this quote unquote blend. So my thought is, I'm not sure if you've taken the C4 powder or whatever, but
Never.
never.
Nope.
Okay. So in the stuff that you've seen, right? Isn't there some of these? And I've actually heard of this stuff. Isn't there some of these powders where it's like, hey, this one scoop has like 500 milligrams of caffeine?
They typically don't go to like that far of a range. You do have some out there that are trying to like put that into adequacy, but like most of them generally is a very high stem workout with large amounts of beta alanine and more. They usually go to about 400 milligrams.
That's still insane if you're
Yep.
going like caffeine 400 milligrams. Like, I remember working with a guy, ex police, ex military, and the guy that was like kind of displaying the product, he goes, I recommend half a scoop. And he just goes, I just throw a scoop right in there and shake it. And next thing you know, after he's done lifting, he's jittering. He's like, ah, I see.
Yep. It's from the large amounts of caffeine and beta alanine.
Huh. Interesting. Although I wonder if we could actually get some sent your way. Although I will say thank you to a few certain people who have been very good to us in shipping cans because I'm not sure how many people have actually tried to ship cans.
I
There's not
have
many people that do. But I'll say this shipping a powdered tub versus shipping a can,
two different things.
much easier to ship powder.
Speaking of cans, going into one of our segments tonight, do you want to do the little reveal? All right. I'll show you guys the goods. I've had these cans for about a month, 3 weeks now, 3 weeks to a month. And we recently kind of just got the green light to show them off and to know that they're on the market.
I wonder if there's going to be one day where he's just going to be like just bodybuilding just flexing in front of his collection.
So I am very thankful, very grateful to have been sent these cans and to have gotten them early. And I had to play Hush Hush for quite some time and only give teasers. But now, soon in the next upcoming weeks, guys, if you go to your local Target, you'll now have the new watermelon limeade. I only have 2 myself, and I have not cracked them yet.
Okay. So, question: was there a reason why we hung on to them?
Why I hung on to them
Yes.
and not drink them both?
Well, it's just kind of like reveal. Like I didn't know you had these until recent. Is there a reason why you kind of kept it under wraps?
Let's just say I didn't want to get them stupid early and be like, hey, go check out this new G Fuel product that they also haven't released yet, and then have them come give me the slap on the wrist like, you can't talk about it yet.
Well, I mean, I even though we've never been in talks with Cliff or any of the people there, again, we for anyone that would want to come to the show or anyone that would be from a company, of course they'd be welcome to come on the show. Of course, it's just that we don't want to step on anyone's toes either, kind of thing, right?
Yep.
Like, I mean, we are favored the G Fuel, but I mean, we will say there's obviously companies that will step on their toes right now.
Yep.
Like right now, I'll just say it. G Fuel right now is not making a grapefruit. Right now, they are not making a grape. And in fact, I don't think they're making a good grape if you count boysenberry. I'll just flat out say it.
I love
If you want a grape, go to Juju, grab some grapesicle. Night and day difference. If you want G Fuel pink grapefruit, good luck. Go to Maw Arctic Howl. You know what I mean? It's just simple things like that.
Otherwise,
Like,
the
no
other
matter
reason.
what, it's like we're not going to hate on these brands, but if we're going to go by just flavors and if we're going to call it down the line, we're going to say it as it is.
This is true. We try to stay as non-biased as possible. The other reason why I haven't really shown it off or still anything is because I still like to make sure that I know where I can get them before I start cracking them. I'm like, crap, I had 2 of them. Now I have none, and I don't know where I can get it.
Which is kind of like, if you remember, we had no idea Sage Mode cans were real until somebody posted it on eBay.
Yep.
Hey, we have an error Naruto Sage Mode can. They're like, wait a minute, what? And then you're like, oh yeah, by the way, yeah, these are real. These are coming out. See ya later. Bye. Wait 2 weeks.
Which we then later found out you can get on Amazon, or if you're lucky enough, your local Walmart.
Or if you're like me, where you're in Connecticut, you got ungats.
Yep.
Pain. Pain. Dimension. Oh, the pain.
But probably next week's episode, I'll have a review of the watermelon limeade cans. Because I keep one always for review, and I keep the other one for like personal try and promotion.
Got you. I've been trying to like save the personal cans too. Like, I actually had 2 Tetris cans. I tried to. I actually got them at the one Rite Aid. It's a town over. Super busy, hard to get in and out of, because it's such a busy area, busy and popular area. So I was actually rearranging my shelf, and I had tried one for a review. So I decided to crack up my phone, everything else. It was splitting on the side, like right there, right here. It was literally starting to leak.
Oh, wow.
So I actually saw like about the size of a silver dollar. That was the size of the puddle. So I'm like, hell. So sure enough, I'm like half dressed and everything else. My hair's a mess before I went to the barber. And I'm just kind of like, all right, people, we're cracking this. Oh, yeah, and by the way, better than the powder.
I dig them both.
I mean, I dig them both too. I mean, me personally, if you ever get your hands on the Moss Sour powder, try it. Try Tetris Blast with the Moss Sour powder.
Guess that'd be another mystery mix for some time.
Oh, I've tried it. The Queen's tried it. Oh yeah. Although for her, she goes, I'm getting the tall boy. I'm adding 2 ounces and adding the sour powder.
Speaking of another newish flavor that recently came out that you and I have similar and mixed opinions on, to get into our next topic, we recently had the release, as in they were getting shipped, people were receiving them, of Matrix collector
Whoa.
boxes. I personally
Sheesh.
dig it. I know you like it, but you and I have like similar but slightly different opinions on it.
So yeah, I was able to try this thing technically twice.
Okay.
So what happened is for review, I got sent to this by Chris Stone,
Mm-hmm.
great guy. And by the way, I got to try this for another time. He sent me his version of cherry limeade. He, I'm not sure if somebody wants to try this or not, but he said 3/4 scoop of clickbait, half a scoop of sour demonade.
Sour demonade and clickbait makes cherry limeade.
His version of cherry limeade. I will see on how he does it. I'm not sure if I
But
will.
but where are you getting the lime from?
I think it's more. I think it's something else. But I mean, we'll see. I'm not gonna knock it till I try it, and maybe we'll give this name of his own. Maybe we'll just call it. I don't know. Maybe we'll just call it the Stone. Something.
I have tried Matrix now, so is Relly. The smell of the tub, which I will admit, smelling the tub, it reminds me a lot of Area 51, and I think that's because of the honeydew in the flavor. So, like, my
Right.
natural brain and senses go to, oh, that was that bad flavor. You're not going to like this. So, I am not the biggest fan of the smell.
I thought the same. Like as soon as I took a whiff, I'm like, oh no.
But then
But
I've actually
without the
tried it.
cucumber, it's nice.
Yes, it's supposed to be honeydew, citrus lime. And me personally, and this is what you and I go back on about, is like I've tried it in cold temp water and like room temp. And room temp to me, it tastes like lemon lime Gatorade. But in nice old cold water, it tastes almost like lime Sour Patch Kids. And you say it tastes more like a watermelon Sour Patch.
Yeah, what happened was got my phone, I did the review on the flavor. So what happened is I tried it and I'm like, this is okay, this is 3 stars, but I only took like 3 or 4 sips out of it. So I'm like, screw it. I'll make myself a shaker tomorrow. I'm gonna put this in the fridge, everything else. So I probably tried that around 7 or 8 o'clock at night, something. But I remember going to work and I start drinking this in the morning. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, hold up. The candy flavor in there got more intense and it reminded me of the Sour Patch watermelon candy by itself, where it's not actual artificial watermelon. It's more of like just a melon. And it's not really sour either. It's just like a
Melon.
tartish candy. So to me, that's what it reminded me of. Because like I don't taste like legit watermelon, I taste something else. But it had a similar taste. But chilled overnight, it just was better than me just, hey, here's some cold water and then get a fresh mix.
Now, out of your couple samples you've had of the one, would you rate it? Would you drink it again? Would you buy a tub of it?
That was the strange thing about it is because if I were to just mix it fresh right now, it's a 3 star. That time where it was overnight and everything, I was a 4. But I found it so weird that I had to like wait for it overnight, and it was just convenient. It's like I got 3/4 of this thing left. I'll save for tomorrow. Whatever. Didn't think. I'm not sure what that is, but at the same time, doozy fruit, right? The first time I tried it, I thought it was just okay. But as I was sipping it during a gaming session with some friends, I'm like, this actually really is good. I think it took me a while for my taste buds to adapt to it. But
Would you
there's
buy
not a lot of flavors where that happens to me. I can only name those 2 times.
Would you buy a tub of it?
Of Matrix,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
I
For my surprise, I wouldn't. If somebody said, "Here's a tub of Area 51," I'm gonna try and trade for something else. But if you gave me a tub of Matrix, it'd be like, you know what? This may only be like a once a week flavor, and it's hard to make a rotation of these when you have so many.
mm-hmm.
Unless it's like your top one. Like, how many times do you have peach iced tea a week?
Do you really want the answer to that?
How many times do you go for peach iced tea a week?
At least 7 days a week.
So at least once a day.
Yep.
Okay, that's an acceptable answer because I know how much you consume. It's okay. It's okay to admit that. It's okay. I'm not knocking anything.
So for me personally, I really like the one. Would I buy it again? Yes. I think it's a good flavor. Even when I get like the lemon lime Gator taste in warm water, or even when I get the lime sour patch in cold water, I do like it. The smell makes me think of Area 51. If you guys watch the show for long enough, you guys know Riley and I are the biggest fan of Area 51. I personally make the joke about the one that this is what the Area 51 should have been, and then they saw the feedback about it, and then they're like, oh crap, people didn't like it. We got to actually make something better or do it right. And this, in my opinion, is what they should have done for Area 51.
You know, it's actually funny too because if you look back on it, I remember this was going when they said, "Hey, we're teaming up with Team C's. We're going to have a recycled plastic shaker, and we are going to do pina colada gummies." And then we see Fortune Blend being released, and we're like, "Pump the brakes! We're having two pina colada flavors." And then everyone says, "Oh, do you remember when Love Bug or I'm sorry, Brain Matter tasted like green sweet tarts? This one's blue sweet tarts. It's like they pumped the brakes and reinvented the wheel." I'm sorry, but regardless of the resale value and how cool the shaker is for the novelty, cool box, the purpose of why they did it was a great cause, everything else, right? But if you're buying just for the flavor itself, if you're going to tell me before that it was just blue sweet tarts, I'd be pissed. I wouldn't buy it.
I mean, I get that. I definitely agree. If this was like Area
You
51
don't
reskin, I
back
wouldn't
you
buy
don't
it.
backpedal and pre-order something. You're like, oh yeah, by the way, we want to let you know in advance that, and people bought these. I want to say in October.
December.
It was December.
Well, that's for the one I'm talking about. For the
No,
one.
I was referring to Ocean Potion.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
October, right?
Yep.
So November, December, and people just got them in late March, early April. I'd be pissed. It's like I waited all these months for pina colada. You're pissing on my feet and telling me that it is rain.
I mean, don't forget, we just got the one after 4 months, basically.
Well, they did say that was a pre-order, and they did say March.
And
And
let's
then we got,
also
before we get into the next topic, thank God you got Uncharted, which, by
let's
the
not
way,
forget 2 months wait.
yes. So if you remember, there was a big debate about the plastic shortage, and it was taking longer.
Yep.
So now, I just want to let everybody know about the update on Elden Ring. I got this email today from G Fuel.
Give him the quick update. I'll
Hello,
be real quick.
fellow tarnished. We regret to inform you that your Crimson Tears collector's box is currently in the lands between. In order to ensure this collector's item was fit for Queen Marika and demigods alike, we added a fancy gold foil to the box design to make the packaging shine more brightly. Unfortunately, due to supply chain issues, being a dead horse here, this extra step ended up adding more time to the printing process that we originally expected. Our goal was to ship your package out earlier this week, but we were forced to push this expected shipping date back to early May 2022. We apologize for any caused frustration or disappointment. Here's a one time, let's see, a single use 40% discount code. So, hey, here's something that they've never done before. They've just said, sorry for your inconvenience, or hey, if you want the items now, we'll give you the box later. This is the first time they've actually gave out a discount code that's bigger than everybody else, which I kind of feel bad for the creators because your favorite creator just got dock compensation for something that they're trying to do. They're like, hey, we're trying to give you the best product possible. Oh, and by the way, instead of supporting your creator, here's a discount code for G Fuel purposes. It's like, come on, man.
I mean, I definitely see what you're saying, but like on the same aspect, like you gotta remember they probably use a creator code. I'm buying it originally, and it's only a one-time use code, so like it's not like a lot of
On
creators
a
can be
single
truly missing
item,
out that much.
but still, man, it's like if you go by Johnny Price, who, by the way, thank goodness that our man on the show signed a new contract with G Fuel. We are so excited for him. Great guy, tremendous human being.
Episode 13?
I believe episode 13.
Episode 13, go check it out. That is
Yep,
with the man JP. Can't
absolutely.
confirm.
And we do got a couple of things to show you. The black and red shaker, the Carnage coming out. But I'm so excited. Now, again, I said this. If you're gonna have something app exclusive, make it exciting. The GES, I'm very surprised that it's still available. But this one right here slaps the hell out of everything that somebody would have in their G Fuel collection.
I'll say we showed off last. Oh, they were showing off this
Shebang.
one. This one is hot. This one's cool, and I think they said it's gonna be about a week or 2 weeks before it hits the app. This one's gonna be worth it. And the tops even look a little bit iridescent, or that's just the like iridescent shining off. It may just be a pure white top.
Even if that's a pure white top, it gives the glory of the bottom just justice. And if it's silver somehow on top, it's even more worth it.
So the one thing I have noticed more and more that I looked at the picture and I didn't realize earlier, this kind of makes it look like it's iridescent see-through. But from the leaked images about a year ago when they were first kind of like spoiling this, it was not iridescent see-through. It was a hard iridescent.
Either way, this thing is beautiful.
It is. Speaking of, comment, make sure it doesn't go unnoticed, because it could be idea for you guys later. Comment from Ty. Speaking of black shakers, these tall boys going to the caffeinated crew are gonna be nuts.
Oh, we know what they are.
Because these babies are hot.
Hot, hot, hot.
I don't think they sold out either.
No, they did not. So, by the way, here's one, everybody, if we want to do an inventory check. So, I think what we should kind of do for. Oh my God, this is funny. Bugnas looks like a Starbucks cup. My girl buys all the Starbucks cups. So, this right here is going to be dropping like it's hot. And just for the hell of it, this is something we can do every once in a while. So, what we can actually do while streaming this, ignore the tabs up top. I'm a busy man, but there's plenty of Carnage shakers left. We still got the J3. I got to pick up one or two of those.
Same.
The Douglas Raws there. Now, to my surprise, the Autumn is still around.
Mm-hmm.
Very surprised about that, man. Like, I remember a lot. I know the quality is like dipped a little bit because of the supply chain, but I thought those would have been scrapped up by now.
So one that like I'm weird about is the musty cow one. Like I love that color combo, the teal with the purple. I'm just not a big fan of the musty like logo on it. Otherwise, I'm a big fan of that shaker, honestly.
Oh, I love the color too, but just the word musty. But again, it's the creator.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, if they put MC on like the side of the cow instead of musty, I think it would have been better. But hey, that's just me. This has been around for a bit. I'm actually happy that the Tetris shaker just went in there, not just the.
I think a big one to notice too is that the Diamond Hands, it's by itself. Guys, if you've not picked up the Diamond Hand shaker and you did want to pick it up with Stonks, go out and get it because it is absolutely a beautiful shaker in person.
Oh, absolutely. Like everyone thinks that's white, but it's a silver on the top and the body. Now, I'm hoping that that new shaker, the unicorn, has that silver top on it. We could dream, but we shall see. Regardless, I'm still going to be picking that up. Toki just got hers picked up.
I like the gold. I like the gold a lot.
Yes. Speaking of which, the gilded, I've shown you on the show. This thing is absolutely beautiful.
Mm-hmm. I like the ghost color combo. What I like about it is it's just kind of like the right kind of minimal design with good color patterns. Like you just can't go wrong with black and white. Kind of like the Electra one. I'm a big fan of the Electra shaker.
Oh yeah, absolutely, big ups. Now, of course, we got our basics. The Hornet Junior, I actually gave that one to a friend recently. This is always going to be classic in my mind.
It's a classic. I love that shaker.
Absolutely. Like there's always going to be a winter white or a blacked out. Glow in the dark, there's a kind of a shortage going on. It got sold out. Of course, it got restocked. The Hornet Junior is like a shaker where, in theory, it should never sell out. Just keep making more of them because we just love it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. If we go to coming soon, what do we got?
Big release tomorrow that I'm stupidly hyped for. Also, today is technically the waitlist release of Miso Ramen, which actually is supposed to taste like ramen. Chicken broth
Apparently,
with
it's
ramen.
supposed to taste like the broth, from what
Yep.
Shock Daddy says.
Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Tiny Tina's high rolling sparky boom of magic. I cannot wait to order this tomorrow. I am so hyped for this flavor. I'm so hyped for the design. Cherry vanilla. I'm kind of curious how this is going to be in milk. I think it's more going to be a water flavor. Very hyped for this.
Cherry vanilla. Oh my goodness.
And they're supposed to be cans too. And if their vanilla is anything like they with the Flavor Bomb cans, I bet you these cans are like 10 out of 10.
I've seen you stream this too. Wow.
I'm so hyped for this.
Design wise,
beautiful.
These are probably the most best designed tub and shaker combos I've seen in a while.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. Like, Fortune Blend did a good job on their tub, but it's like the shaker, I kind of expected more. If you just look at the little details in here, this is crazy, brother. Both sides. Tub looking sexy. Wow.
I almost want to pick up 2 of these just so I could redo the shaker for science purposes.
Yes. Although one thing, I know I don't want to knock it, but if the Moist Critical hydration and collector's box was available on the same day, save me just a couple bucks on shipping. That would have been great.
I'm going to pick up both of them, honestly. I think I'm going to really like that flavor.
I mean, I'm going to be picking both of them up too, but
I will admit, I think the Divine Peach shaker is kind of boring. It's just a blacked out shaker with, yeah.
Agreed. And Miami is getting a restock, thank God. I mean, for real. Let's see. We're going by inventory of the collector's boxes. So I'm actually surprised. If this was a water flavor, I think this Apex would have been gone by now. Do you agree?
Yeah, see, like, so strawberry shortcake box like that is where I have a really hard pinch in me because, like, as somebody who's a collector who avidly tries to have all collector boxes, there's something inside of me that just can't pull the trigger on that because I'm like, this is just like a meme box. I feel like I'm wasting $35 for nothing. Like, it's technically a collector box. I need it to have all of them, but like, it's a joke. Just like I have a hard time picking up Sonic or Naruto or Sonic, I should say, because those are just memes. Like, they're technically a collector box. I should have for the collection. I have a hard time pulling the trigger.
Yeah. Though for the hell of it, did you have the Tetramino box, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
Gotcha.
That puppy's right on top.
Okay.
I still got to get Moonberry. I still got to get Kiwi Mango.
I'm actually surprised because I remember when the Shiny Collection box and the Hydration both sold out same day. They're like, hey, these are discounted today. And they just flew off the shelf. Like Shiny Hydration, I can't believe that Hydration just completely flew off the shelf.
People love Shiny Splash, and while
For
we
anyone
make
that thinks
Shiny
I'm
Splash crap,
around, well,
Hydration is good.
Sold out. And if anyone wants to know my ranking of the hydrations, well, all of them are good. The only one I haven't tried is Radioactive, and I have no desire to try that. None.
See, I honestly hate to admit it, Strawberry Lemonade was kind of disappointing to me.
Kind of just boring to you?
Yeah, I was hoping for a bit more.
Well, also, I mean, different formula as well.
Yeah.
I mean, you're supposed to get Strawberry Lemonade and Gatorade. That's what I got. I take it you got something different?
I mean, I got the strawberry lemonade. I just wish the strawberry is a little bit more. Like, I wish the flavor had a little bit more oomph to it.
I agree. Also, I got like a weird scoop in it as well. Mine is so big, half a scoop. If I
Interesting.
do a full scoop, it's like a freaking sugar load. It's an absolute overload. Let's see. For the hell of it. Now I actually still got this shaker to this. I can't believe they didn't actually sell this. To my knowledge, I don't think they sold this separately.
I want to say no.
Yeah, I'm very surprised. They still got Ninja Hype Sauce shakers.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. For the hell of it, what do they got for cans?
Cans had a big restock recently. Use cans 30 if you guys are just ordering cans. Biggest one I'm going to mention if you love Flavor Bomb, try pick up a 12 pack. Flavor Bomb won't be around for forever, so get Flavor Bomb cans when you can.
Didn't some of them expire too?
Not Flavor Bomb, no.
Gotcha. I thought somebody said something about that he got an expired can.
It shouldn't be. Flavor Bomb's very recent. They just came out like last August, September.
Maybe a guy found an old can at a gas station. Who knows?
Like even then, it's not old enough to expire. Most cans have a 2 to 3 year shelf life, minimum 2.
Interesting.
But you have a lot of solid flavors again, a lot of big hitters that a lot of people look for. Orange Vibe, sour or hype sauce, clickbait, clickbait. Um, I wish when it came to variety packs, they would allow you to do a little bit more variety than just phase and chug, but I understand. Um, Wampa's on the site. The variety pack is just one of each.
So it's just a variety of.
Yep.
Wow, really? Blue ice, rainbow sherbet, sour cherry phase. It's. By the way, for the hell of it, just for the hell of it,
Mm-hmm.
how are the cherry flavored cans?
Like all the cherry ones?
Yeah, because there's some people. Now, again, I don't want to be attacking raging gummy fish, but it's straight up cough syrup. It sucks.
I am not
How
the
are
biggest fan
the
of Raging Gummy Fish cans. Clickbait cans, absolutely delicious. Sour cherry, delicious. Carnage, absolutely delicious, but you don't notice a huge difference between sour cherry and Carnage because it's literally just sour cherry, sour black cherry, but both are
there's no
delicious.
medicine taste to it? Because I hear that a lot.
Nope, I don't get any. Like, I hate cough syrup type taste, and I don't get any medicine in any of those cherry cans.
Because RGF I did. I got straight cough syrup.
That one I can understand, but to the actual normal cherry, no. Like, you would probably love, because you're a big fan like I am of clickbait, you would love clickbait cans.
Interesting. Huh. But I am gonna have to go. I am gonna have to find somebody to give me some pink drink hookup. And as far as the C4, I will have no problem on a Saturday going to the deli and picking one up.
Oh, you know the plugs to
And
get
I'd
some
be
cans
crossing
from.
the border to do so as well.
You already know the plugs to get some cans from.
Oh yeah, I know. Somebody give me a DM after the show. It's going to be very interesting because I mean April. I'm pretty sure that they have something planned for the end of the month. But as soon as it hit April Fool's Day, man, they started like it's like, hey, prepare for the bangers, and they are hitting hard.
Riley just said miso ramen is a banger confirmed.
Mediocre, but hey, at least it doesn't taste like fish.
Fair enough.
No, think about it, right? Imagine it being fishy.
I don't think they're going fishy. I think they're more going for like the chicken broth taste.
Yeah, like Shock actually like he's like, hey, I got hot water, I got this, I got that. He goes, listen, I prefer the soup and this one like I'm seeing this guy like I remember when I tried mystery, I'm just kind of like, oh, so help me. Uh, don't make me croak. like, but he's just like, I get nothing. Like he just got like broth, no salt.
Yep, that's what
So
they were
at
going
that
for.
point, is it a waste of time?
I mean, just think of it like Sanic. Sanic was supposed to be chili dog. You're eating liquid meat.
But again, that doesn't sound pleasant.
It wasn't supposed to be something you drink on the average. These are mean flavors for the meme, for the tub. A lot of people got the Sanic one just for the shaker because a lot of people like the Sanic shaker.
Doesn't matter if it's a meme flavor. I mean, look at the green lemonade. It looks like a meme. It's like if you look at clickbait, it kind of looks like something from a meme. But it's
Meme,
not nuclear.
meme in the sense that like the flavors and something you would normally drink actually has a normal flavor. Like
Then
art
what
is
about stonks?
art is one thing. Art is one thing. Stonks was an original flavor that was just a reskin of it.
And what they do, they gave them a meme reskin,
But it wasn't a meme
and they sold it
flavor.
like what? They made a round of it twice and said, see you later, bye.
There's a difference between meme art and meme flavor.
They gave them meme reskin, made 2 batches of it, and said, later, dude. I know it's the state of New York, but come on. You owe people better than that. Which is going to be interesting because when this big pack comes, and I'll open it on the show, and you'll be like, hey, are you eating McDonald's on the show? No. I'm going to open it on the show and everything. But if this blood orange is superior to Stonks, which I'm told it is, this changes the game because guess what? The main reason why we've dumped into other energy drink companies is because there's flavors we miss or there's flavors that could be better. So I've confirmed myself that pina colada, Juju makes it better than G Fuel. Teach, you would know this. Blue Ice or Juju Blue Raz?
It's a hard one.
Because I'm going Juju 7 days a week.
I like them both.
Okay.
I
Green
don't.
Apple, I'm going to give it to G Fuel right now.
Yeah, easy. Juju's was good, but G Fuel just had that better.
We also got a sour green apple coming from Glitch as well.
Now
Glitch
the one,
Y, I should say. This is Glitch Y coming out.
the one I will say that's very close, which I actually kind of like better on the same topic you're going off of, is I kind of feel like, and it's hard for me to say this, Maul had a better grapefruit.
Really?
G Fuel is a very solid grapefruit, but I really liked Maul's grapefruit.
Joey might be fighting us,
It's okay.
but it is what it is. Now, I'm not going to say Maul has a better cherry limeade. I'm not going to say that.
You know, that's actually one flavor, in my opinion, it's very hard for companies to get down right, and G Fuel kind of knocked that one out of the park.
Yes. Well, again, Advance is probably never going to make another appearance if we can help it.
Yeah.
Because,
Which we
again,
still have a lot of other energy brands to try. Which is one closing note, which I don't know if you knew of this or were told anything about it, but I want to give a big shout out to Eli. Eli in the chat, again, a big supporter of the show, because we soon will have a sample to try of a company called Beyond, and it is Athena Colada.
Ooh.
Yep, he'll be sending some samples to the Caffeinated Podcast for us to try.
Okay. So, also, Juju makes a better grape than G Fuel. And technically, G Fuel doesn't make a grape right now.
You always go on about that. You love that Juju grape popsicle.
Yes. But again, right? It's like if G Fuel, if it's either vaulted, meaning that it's hard to get,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a replacement, it's got to be there.
That's true.
Like if, let's say, they said, hey, Fazeberry is, out of stock. Boom, right here. And some people have actually said that the Jungleberry is actually better than the Fazeberry.
Guess I have to try that for myself.
I haven't confirmed. I've confirmed that. I prefer that better. Again, that's a 2-scooper. I think it's because the Fazeberry is meant to be kind of a light flavor. Although it is enjoyable, it's just more mellow than maybe people want. I don't know.
Yeah,
They're both just supposed to be simple and enjoyable.
that's true.
Not trying to do too much. Like there's only so much you could do with strawberry blueberry. Add the pomegranate, do this, do we make it sweet? I don't think you want to make it sour, but they did, and some people like the sour more because it's a different sour. I don't know, it gets a little messy. And also let's not forget that Juju, you could get your pumpkin spice to save yourself money on Starbucks and Dunkies, and the
Donkey.
caramel apple is all year round. Have you tried the caramel apple?
Nope, I haven't had much. I've only had this stuff you sent me from Juju.
Ask the queen if she could spare you some caramel apple.
Okay.
And yes, water.
Oh, I figured.
Well, I'm just saying caramel milk.
I mean, yeah, I could see it, but I figured water would probably be better for it.
But yes, I have tried it, and it is worth the hype. It is. But if I find out that the blood orange is back in stock and it's from Glitch, this is going to. I'm gonna have to tell the guy from my community that I'm gonna be using that code to buy a tub and share love with some people.
Yeah.
Because I think if you're, I'm not sure how many plugs would enjoy, some blood orange, but I'm pretty sure that some will.
Oh,
I
if
mean,
it's anything,
after all, we spread love here, and hey, if this was a home run, anything's possible.
so if we gotta try glitch on the show again, I will sacrifice my taste buds for it because I remember giving the quickest zero ever to trying those.
Glitch Y, mind you, this is Glitch Y.
Yep.
Glitch I to the gulag.
Yep.
Because again, they just recently had a release for St. Patty's Day. Big whoop.
Any closing notes, really?
Well, everyone, there's been a couple people that are fans of the podcast that it's been a rough patch for the last couple of weeks. I just wish that all of you are in the greatest physical and mental health. Uh, things are going good. Thanks for making us smile and laugh every Monday. We're happy to be your co host of Monday night. We will see you next week. Feel better and stay strong, and we're happy to be here.
On top of that, don't forget the mix of the week, guys. Go try out some Ice Shatter Phase X. Go try Wampa Fruit and Peach Rings. If you're feeling feisty, go try Relly's mix to me, which was Battle Juice and Phaseberry. Again, we
Big
do
cheers to
appreciate you
50.
guys. We thank you all. We hope you all have been doing well. New year, new times. Always shaky about this time of year. Spring is almost here. Plenty of great releases to come. We'll keep releasing plenty of great content for you guys, and always going to keep trying to better the podcast for you guys.
Absolutely. And of course, if there's flavors, debates, questions of any kind to a point, we're here for you guys because, again, you guys have been driving the bus. I remember when there was only one guy in the audience. Now we're at five. There's even more people tuned into this every week. There's more hype, more craziness. And thank goodness, even though it's neon, nothing nuclear.
I would not give you anything nuclear. That's a
And
bomb
I've said
mix.
the same thing. This is a brotherhood here.
That's a
Nothing
bomb mix
nuclear.
right there. I knew you would like it.
Yes, indeed. And I'm gonna have to mess around with a couple of combinations here. Gonna have to get a little weird. And besides, that one, if you just scream, "Wah!" like you throw your hands up in the air, I can't imagine what happens with everything else that goes in my mind.
Oh, I've had a lot of bad mixes, so.
Have you tried the yuzu and bubblegum?
Are we just trying to make like ghetto radioactive lemonade?
It's better.
Okay. Okay. I'll consider it.
Hey, think about it this way. Instead of it being inconsistent, you know what you want.
That's fair.
Because if you think about the strong lemon from, you could technically do sour demonade, but 40 sour demonade and 60 bubblegum because the sour demonade is just so much of a dominant flavor.
That's fair.
It gives it the business. But yes, that's not a meme. That's not trying to mock anything. That's something I would have you experiment with, just how I did. And let me tell you something. I opened up a bubblegum sample because I want to get rid of it. So I did my experimenting. And you know how much I hate it
Oh
just as
yeah,
much as you do.
that's true.
Closing thoughts, people. Do not mix or make anything nuclear. Otherwise, read my thoughts. How about that?
And if you have to give it to Teach, I'll take one for the team.
It's. I'm not going to say it's your funeral.
Trust me, there couldn't be anything worse than doing bubblegum and spicy DMA last week. So
Or a chili dog chug.
yeah,
You are a freaking animal, my man.
which if I got chili dog bombed, we make a whole episode on it. I'll do it.
I'm lost for words.
On that note, guys, we do love you all. We appreciate all the support, all the chatter in the chat. We thank you guys for keep coming back each and every week. We're here for you guys. We thank you for the love and support, and we all wish you guys the best. On that note, Relly and Teach, we are out for this week. We will see you back next week for episode 19.
Absolutely. With our last mix from Mr. Melon, we're going to think about some other stuff. And don't forget to hit us up sometime during the week to maybe, you could suggest something, you could ask, and we could tell you and fill you in on what's going on prior to the episode. So stay caffeinated, stay safe and healthy, and we're out. Take it easy. Have a good Monday night.